Good afternoon, Year 2, and welcome to your first times tables lesson of the week. I'm going to share my screen now and we can get started. Okay, once we know how to calculate multiplication statements, we can practice and use those skills to solve problems. This afternoon, we're going to be solving multiplication problems. For example, Year 2 are making flowers. They need to have 5 petals to make each flower. How many petals do they need to make 6 flowers? Read the problem a few times to make sure you understand it, and then underline the numbers and important information. So, how many? I know this is important as it tells me what to do. I need to find out how many. And the numbers tell me my number sentence. So I need 5 petals on each flower. So I've got 6 flowers, which means it's 6 lots of 5 petals. And 6 lots of 5, or 6 groups of 5, or 6 flowers of 5 petals, we can write as 6 times 5. So pause the video now and have a go at working that out using the flowers as your drawing. Off you go. Okay, well done. And the answer should be 30. So you can choose your favourite method to solve it. So this little girl's gone and got 6 pieces of 5 pneumacon to help her and arrange them to make it easier to count. 6 times 5 is 30. But you could draw your 6 flowers and put the 5 petals on, or whichever way you choose. So, Year 2 need to have 10 buttons to make each flower. So on each flower, they need to stick on the picture, you can see 10 buttons. How many buttons do they need to make 6 flowers? Do you understand the problem? Underline the key words you're going to need and the key numbers, and then write down your number sentence. They've got 6 flowers. On each flower, they need 10 buttons. Have a go, draw it, write it, solve it. Pause me now. Okay, well done. So I've gone and got 6 lots of 10. 6 deans, 6 tens, and I know that I can use the base 10 to help me solve this problem because 6 times 10 is 60. So you should have got that as your answer. Well done. Farmer Bill planted 2 rows of 12 carrots. How many carrots will he have altogether? So you can also draw it to solve the problem. So pause the screen now and have a go at drawing my Farmer Bill's 2 rows of 12 carrots. Off you go. Okay, and again, my drawing looks like an array, so I can see the number sentence could be 12 times 2 or 2 times 12, and my answer would be 24. Okay, if you got that as your answer, well done. You can draw it that way. You can either do 12 times 2 or 2 times 12. Each way round, it doesn't matter. Right, Farmer Bill planted 4 rows of 5 lettuces. How many lettuces will he have altogether? So, have a go now, see if you can draw it, find the key numbers, find the key information, write your number sentence and work out what 4 rows of 5 lettuces will be. How many lettuces will Farmer Bill have? Pause and have a go. Okay, well done. So here's my picture. I've got 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in each row I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which makes the number sentence 4 times 5 equals 20, or 5 times 4 equals 20, because remember, multiplication is commutative. It doesn't matter which order we put the numbers in the number sentence. Right, you could use objects, counters or cubes to help you solve the problem, or you could do drawing. Farmer Bill planted 3 rows of 10 cauliflowers. How many cauliflowers will he have altogether? Pause the screen and have a go. Okay, now I've used little counter coins and I've not drawn every individual cauliflower. I've just drawn circles to represent them. And I've got my 3 rows of 10. And altogether, 3 times 10 equals 30. He has 30 cauliflowers. Got that answer right? Well done. Congratulations. Hasna picks up 8 toffee apples for each of her friends. So she gets 8 toffee apples altogether for her friends and herself. They cost £2 each. How much money do we need to pay? So even though this problem involves a measure, the steps to solve the problem do not change. We're still going to be counting in twos, and you could use a number line to help you. Or you could draw 8 groups of 2 because you've got 8 toffee apples and each one of them requires a 2. So you could draw 8 twos or 8 groups of 2. And like that, then you get your answer 16. So have a go. You've got the number line here to help you, or you can draw it. Manu was making pancakes. In each batch of pancakes, he needed to use 10 grams of butter. On pancake day, though, he made 5 batches of pancakes, each one needing 10 grams. How much butter does he need altogether? So 10 grams in each batch, and he's got 5 batches. How many grams of butter does he need altogether? Off you go, draw it, work it out, use the number line, pause the screen and have a go. Okay, well done. So we are using the number line. We've got 1, 2 batches, 3 batches, 4 batches, 5 batches. So 5 batches of 10 grams equals 50. 50 grams of butter. Right, we've got another problem. Tom, Paulo, Sandeep and Victor were picked. Tom, Paulo, Sandeep and Victor were picked to have a tour of the stadium. They each had to pay £5 for a bus fare. How much did the trip cost? So we've got 4 groups, 4 people, and each has to pay a 5. So that's 4 groups of 5. How much did the bus trip cost them? Pause and have a go at drawing each person with their £5. How much money will the trip have cost them altogether? Pause the screen now. Okay. Sometimes we have to dig a little deeper to find the information. We know the tickets cost £5, but it did not give us the number of people. So we had to work that out. So Tom, Paolo, Sandeep and Victor is 4 people. So it's 4 groups of 5, which equals 20. If you got that as the answer, well done. See if you can have a go at this one. Cheerleaders, Amy, Louise, Hannah, Casey, Maya, Rotendo and Bryony each needed 2 pom-poms for their outfits. How many pom-poms are needed in total? So see how many people there are, and each one of them needs 2. So what will our number sentence be? How many groups will we have? Off you go. Pause me now. Okay, well done. So we've got 7 people. We've got Amy, 1, Louise, 2, Hannah, 3, Casey, 4, Myra, 5, Rotendo, 6, Bryony, 7. And each needs 2. So it's 7 groups of 2. So you should have got 14 as your answer. Well done if you did. Right, now you're going to have a go at the show me tasks. So we've got 3 problems you're going to solve, and then you can send your answers to year 2 at thepalmeracademy.com. So 7 children raised £10 each on a sponsored run. How much money did they raise altogether? So work it out and write the number sentence as well. And then over here, write a multiplication problem for the picture below. So what would be the problem? How many packets of fries? I don't have to count how many fries are in each packet, but how many packets of fries have I got altogether? So how many rows of fries? And Carl spends £6 on balls for his friends. He gets them all the same. How many friends might he have? So if he gets this ball, how many friends would he have if he gets them all this one? If he gets them the rugby one, how many friends does he have? And if he gets them the football, how many friends does he have, which make £6? Have a go, pause the screen and send your answers to year 2 at thepalmeracademy.com. Have a lovely afternoon and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.